Well, this year, Foam is celebrating dads in a unique way. They're featuring a father's baby shower in partnership with Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, Coca-Cola, and Breck. And here to share more on this event happening this weekend is LeVar Robinson, founder of Foam, Fathers on a Mission. Good morning. Thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And I see you brought some special guests with you today.
Yeah, these are mine. So, you know, it's a summer break, so they have the opportunity, availability, so they come out and join me this morning.
And what better way to do it than to talk about dad? So we're talking about fathers. We're celebrating fatherhood this weekend, and you guys are doing it in a unique way. You're doing it through a baby shower. Where did this idea come from?
Yeah, so, you know, every year we have our celebration of fatherhood to celebrate fatherhood, you know, during Father's Day weekend and provide different resources and a great atmosphere, a great bonding time for fathers and kids. And so through my discussions with Aetna, you know, we decided, hey, why don't we do a Father's baby shower, right? We can equip dads with the tools and equipment, the resources they need in order to be successful to support moms.
Yeah, and I think one of those things we were just talking about is postpartum depression. It's one of those things, if you don't know about it, how can you help? And talk about why talking about different topics like that is so important for fathers. I know we put a lot of emphasis on the mom, but for dads as well. Yeah,
it's very important. You know, I never knew about postpartum depression, how it affects us, and how it actually affects fathers also, until I went and got certified and get training in it, right? So we're going to have a panel that's going to feature experts, who are in the area of postpartum depression, where we're going to talk about it and also share it with fathers so they know how to identify it, how to support mothers, but also how to identify it within themselves.
Now, you are very invested in the community when it comes to talking about fatherhood. Why does that resonate so well with you? Of course, you are a dad, but what in particular, you know, made it your mission to make sure other fathers are well equipped?
You know, when we talk about the success of children, you know, children need both parents, right? And all the research and data shows that when a father is involved with a child, their times of being successful in life is 3 to 4 times greater, right? Mm-hmm. So when we start bringing that and pouring it into our community and people understand the value of fathers, how everything that we have going on within our city and state, we start investing in fathers, where fathers can better invest in their children, we create better opportunities for our kids.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot. So what's something that you wish you would have known, you know, in the early stages of fatherhood that you learned on the back end?
I wish there was a Fathers on a Mission. You know, I wish there was an organization, there were resources for fathers to go and learn about being a father. I wish I was taught how to be a father instead of learning through experiences, right? So if there was something like a Fathers on a Mission or anything that could help me become a father at an early age, that would have been a great resource.
Now talk about what's happening at this event. I know we're going to have food, we're going to have conversation, and it's free. So talk about what people can expect.
Yeah, so at Howell Community Park, we're going to have free resources for fathers and father figures. We're going to have panel discussions. So the panel discussion is going to talk about car seat safety, a father's role during pregnancy and after the birth, postpartum depression, many other topics where fathers are going to be able to engage in conversations with these experts about being a father, especially young fathers, right? We're also going to have a raffle off items for new fathers. We're also going to have painting for fathers and kids to do. We're going to have crafting with kids, where kids are going to partner with Home Depot and them and dads. They can build little crafts and things like that. So it's a lot of hands-on activities for the fathers and kids. Of course, we're going to have the fun games, prizes, and refreshments.
Now, again, this is free, so you can just come. So open to any father in the area.
Any father figure, bring the family. We want to celebrate dads, but also equip them with the resources and tools they need to be successful.
Perfect. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll have this information on our website, Louisiana First News, later this morning. Again, it's this Saturday from 11 to 2 at Howell Community Park. Stay right there. We'll be right back after the break.